Good morning! Woo! Happy Friday! Yes, we made it! Yay, Friday! Okay, who's first on? Who's winning the chicken dinner? Let me see you. Where is everybody? What are you guys doing? Sleeping in or something? Shit. Who is it? Okay, there's somebody. Let me see the name. Did you guys have a good week? I hope you had a good week. And what do you got on tap this weekend? Something good? Michael P. Grigg, winner, chicken dinner. Good for you. I hope you're having a good day. All right, guys, question for you today. Hi, Doug. Good to see you. Pam, what's going on? Okay, question for you today. Something to contemplate this weekend and the week coming up. This is really important, guys. It's one of my favorite news subjects. The question is, are you contaminated? Are you contaminated? If so, are you possibly underestimating the effects of that contamination? So what am I talking about? What are you talking about, Monica? I'm not talking about bacteria, I'm not talking about mercury, I'm not talking about viruses, I'm not talking about harmful chemicals, I'm not talking about that kind of contamination. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Those are too obvious. We know to stay away from those, right? So last week I was up at the Big Arenda, which is the retreat house that my coach Hank Avink has through the National Coaching League, and it's a great place of thinking and growing and expanding my mind and spending time with people I love to spend time with. And my good friend and coach Jackie Bowman stood up and had a segment of the day. And she passed along something she heard from somebody else. And I wish I could give that person credit, but I can't. So maybe Jackie can post it here. But we talked about this word contamination, and we talked about it in like a formula that had to do with clarity and capacity, and I won't go into that. I just latched on to this word contamination. So powerful. I just love that word. We talked about things that contaminate our minds, things that contaminate our ability to live the life we want, contaminating our ability to achieve, to dream, to live out those dreams. And here are some of the words we talked about. Hi, Sharon. What are you doing, babe? Yay. I never see you on here. You get enough of me. You do not need to be watching this live video. Anyway, some of the things we talked about under the category of contaminants for our minds are drama. Drama can contaminate anything you're trying to achieve, right? Our limiting beliefs, those beliefs that we have in our brain that we've never really questioned to be true. We have no evidence that they're true, yet we believe them powerfully. Limiting beliefs are major contaminants. Fear, coming from scarcity or lack. The word should. I want you guys to take that out of your vocabulary. Quit shooting on yourself. Quit shooting on everybody else. I did a dance party Friday on that one once. But guys, the word should is a contaminant. It messes with our brain. It messes with our ability to stay focused on our true path, our true life, what we want, not what anyone else wants for us, or what society thinks we should be doing, or what our life looks like based on everybody else's. That's should. Should gets messy. Other words that came up as contaminants in our mind are regret and guilt and reacting versus responding. Major difference between those two. And when we react too quickly, we can really screw things up. We need to pause, take a minute, and make sure we're responding versus reacting, right? Other contaminants are like overthinking. That's a major contaminant. This thing, as we've talked about, is not your friend. No! Surface level thinking is a contaminant. And making choices that are outside of your values. Making choices that are outside of your values, that can contaminate our minds. See, what happens is these contaminants, they play against your ability to achieve. They play against your capacity or your natural skills. And they smother them. They smother them. They crush them, and therefore they crush our dreams and our abilities, and There are so many more contaminants. You know what they are. You know when they get in your way. Your thinking has little contaminants attached all over it. So we need to clean that up, right? We can clean that up by spending time with the right people. Positive-minded, big-thinking, supportive, loving people. That's one way, right? Reading, listening to thought leaders that we like. See, these are ways we can sort of cleanse out those contaminants from our brain. Meditation, lots of things. Maybe for some of you it's running. I wish that was mine. It's clearly not. All right. Hi, Leanne. What's going on, babe? How you doing? Been thinking about you. Been thinking about you. All right. So let's dance. Let's do it. We're going to do it. I'm going to pull out a little Run DMC right here. I got to do it because getting these contaminants out of our mind, well, it's tricky. It's tricky, tricky, tricky. Really, it is. So let's do it. Yeah!
This is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock a rhyme that's right on time.
Woo! Come on!
Here we go. It's tricky to rock a rhyme that's right on time. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky.
Yeah!
Tricky to rock a rhyme that's right on time. It's tricky.
Hi, Kim!
Just tricky, tricky. I know this little girlie.
Yeah!
Was kind of curly. Went to her house and bust her out.
That's it. That's 30 seconds. That's all there is. Ann Lafferty, you catching a tail end. Go back and watch this one. It might be perfect for you. That's old school, Matt. You got it. That's right. And I like it. I like it because I'm old school. Guys, I hope you have a fantastic day. Do yourself a favor and think about the contaminants that are in your mind. We think about and try to avoid the obvious contaminants that we breathe and in our water and, in our environment. But what's going on in here is maybe more important, all right? Call me if you ever want to talk about this. I am here for you, and I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Talk to you soon.